if there's anything we've ever done that I'm particularly proud of, I would have to say that the perpetuation of the greatness of the Raiders, to take a professional football team and give it a distinct characteristic that's different from all others.
The autumn wind is a pirate, blustering in from sea. With a rollicking song, he sweeps along, swaggering boisterously.
I had a dream that someday I would build the finest organization in professional sports. I had certain philosophies of my own that had to become part of whatever I was to do. And that was, number one, what I call the vertical game. We were going to stretch the field vertically. When we came out of the huddle, we weren't looking for first downs. We didn't want to move the chains. We wanted touchdowns. We wanted the big play, the quick strike. It's number one to say you want to do that. It's number two to say that you have the players to do it, but it's number three to do it. To do it on first down of any football game for that defense that you're playing against. For those cornerbacks who play out there on the corners, to know that the Raiders are coming at you. They're coming at you on top, and they've got the speed to do it, and they will do it. It's like having the bomb and being willing to drop it. The adage that goes around in professional football, and I hear everyone say it, take what they give you. That all sounds good to everybody, but I always went the other way. We're going to take what we want. The defensive theory evolved early on in the 60s to, number one, pressure. Put pressure on the pocket. We do believe that this is a game psychologically of intimidation and of fear. I don't mean cowardly fear, but fear. And I think this, that somewhere within the first 5 to 10 plays of the game, the other team's quarterback must go down, and he must go down hard. That alone sets a tempo for a game. Play hard, try not to make mistakes, but don't worry about mistakes, because there's only one thing that counts: just win.
I got a cell phone just like you and everybody else.
Right.
And I get a lot of phone calls from people that are dying to come and play here. I'm just telling you, they're dying to play for the Raiders. There's a lot of urgency. We have obvious areas on this roster that we want to improve.
Make it in. I made it in. Coach, what up, baby? How you doing, Coach?
Mike Mayock made a huge impact on this organization since he's been here. This trade has his fingerprints all over it. We're going to make a couple more moves, I do believe, in free agency that have his fingerprints all over it.
Here we are. It's a blessing to be able to play with such a great organization, great coach, great GM, great quarterback. I'm ready to get to work.
This place is legendary. I mean, when you just look at the all-time greats, the former legendary players that have been here, the prestige that this organization has, I'm just proud to be another guy that walked through here and make his presence felt and known.
What's up, Raider Nation? It's Tyrell Williams, man. I'm juiced to be here, ready to get going. Can't wait to get on the field and get this thing going.
I think what you're seeing is when an Antonio Brown endorses the Oakland Raiders, and then a Trent Brown jumps in, and then LaMarcus Joyner jumps in on top, there's not only an energy in the building, but all of a sudden there's this energy around the NFL where other players want to come here.
I don't think you can rush this. You got to do what you deem is right. We're confident that we're headed in the right direction.
One of the offseason's biggest questions has been answered. That's Antonio Brown's next team.
Anytime you can add a player of this caliber, and we're talking Hall of Fame caliber, that's a good thing.
And now the best receiver in all of football is in the AFC West. You guys better D up, because this thing is going to get nuts.
Tremendous trade for them, getting an elite player, playing in the prime of his career.
Arguably the best wide receiver in all of football. That Antonio Brown is now an Oakland Raider.